Hello, it is the evening of December 25th. So it's Christmas Day. We spent the entire day really with, well, most of the day anyway, with Jessica's family. And then this weekend we'll go and spend some time with my family to celebrate Christmas. And I wish that I could just have the day off today, no eBay business at all, but I did not go into vacation mode or anything like that. I've just been taking orders today and yesterday. There's not a ton of things to deal with today. I think there's 6 orders that need to be packed. So, yeah, as much as I wish I could just take the day off, I unfortunately can't. We got home tonight from Jessica's family around, I don't know, 5:30, sometime between 5:30 and 7. I'm not sure exactly. And we each of us took a little nap for a while. It was like, a long day of driving and whatever, merrymaking. And so it's late now. It's after 10. It's almost 10:30, and I have to get these orders delivered tomorrow. Tomorrow probably will be another full day. Saturday will be a full day, and Sunday will be a full day of, Christmas obligations. So need to get these orders packed. Don't have a lot of time. Don't have anything else to really discuss. So let's just go into the kitchen and get these orders ready to. I think I have everything here, and I think I have all the boxes I need, so let's do this as quickly as possible. It is currently 10:34, so I'm going to try to see how long it takes to get this done. 10:34. So I wrote that down, and then I'll write it down once I got all the boxes packed. Okay, first things first is a pair of pants. These are Chico's So Slimming Girlfriend Crop Jeans, petite size 0. I got these from my lunch break thrift store I go to virtually every day on my lunch break from work, and they cost me $2. So they pretty often they do like sale discount days where all clothing is $2. I normally don't buy clothes there because it's kind of high priced. Most of their stuff there is pretty low, but they do sometimes price clothing a little higher than I like. But they often have, like maybe twice a month, they'll have like, they decide they've got too much clothes, they want to get rid of it, they'll just say all clothes today is $2. So I picked these up in May 2025, so I don't know, what is that, 7 months ago? These have been sitting. I've got a lot of sales and things going on right now as the year comes to an end. So these were probably $24 at one point. The price today was $16.99, and somebody bought them, paid that plus shipping. So I'm just gonna put them in, I have some of these brown padded envelopes from Amazon, and I'm gonna try to get rid of these. I just have like 3 or 4 of these left, and then I have to decide, do I want to try to get more used Amazon bubble mailers and stuff, or do I want to use some other shipping methods? I do have some used poly bags that I don't feel good about using, so I should probably, I think I have these are called Chicos. I'll write that on there. So I could buy poly bags and be set up for that, for shipping clothes in. I do have a bunch of bubble mailers that I could use. This is one pound even. This package is gonna be about 12 by 8 by 4. So I could get poly bags. I know a lot of people use them and they're happy with them. I've just never purchased any. So maybe I should get some. These are going to VP in Springfield, so they're going to Illinois. I'm in Illinois. That should be a pretty quick delivery. Okay, next up, I got these from that same thrift store. They are a resort, like if you went to this resort called Moon Palace in Cancun, a hotel and spa, they would give you these slippers. And so I got some of these. I got some other ones that are from the Waldorf Astoria. These actually, you know what, these could probably go in an envelope too, and I think I have one here. I'm just kind of trying to get rid of these envelopes here. I've just got like 2 or 3 more of them, so it shouldn't be that difficult to get them out of here. Can I cut this? I'm gonna cut off the part that has the label, then I don't have to worry about that label anymore, and then just fold the rest over to cover up these used barcodes, shipping barcodes. So yeah, I guess we're gonna do a lot of envelopes today. We should have at least 3 just simple packs like this. So these are slippers. I think I paid $1 or $2 for these. Let's find out. Yeah, I paid $2 for these. They sold for $12.99. Again, I think these were on sale. These are going to AB in Texas. 4 ounces. This envelope is 14 by 9 by 2, and they're going to AB in Texas. Okay, that one's done. Now, what's next? I'm just gonna skip to the next clothing item and get all of these done. These are some Under Armour base layer heat. Let's see what to say. Heat gear compression pants. So these are, I got these from a lady who was doing a garage sale, and then she wasn't charging anything for any of the stuff she was selling. So I don't really understand that, but she just was trying to clear her house out, put a bunch of stuff out, sat in her garage, and then anybody that came up, she told them everything's free. So I just kind of grabbed anything that I thought might potentially be okay for me. So I got these Under Armour base layer pants, and she told me they were for her son. They were her son's, and he was into rowing, and he used these when he was out on the lake or whatever. I'm not sure where you do rowing. I guess the Chicago River. So maybe it could have been a high school team. I don't know. I don't know anything about that, but that's what she told me. They were rowing clothes. So I got those for free, sold them for $14. Under Armour. These weigh just 6 ounces. This package is 12 by 8 by 2, and where are these gonna go? RS and IA, Iowa. Okay, 3 down. Next up, go back down here a little bit. This is a little tiny toy power tool, Irwin Power Mate. So this is a drill. Somebody I work with was cleaning out her mother-in-law's basement, I think, helping them get their house in order, and she brought me a bunch of stuff that she thought might be worth selling, and I had, I think, 3 of these Power Mite, tiny little power tools for kids, toys. They actually work. You put batteries in and you power it up. I'm not sure if the ones that I have here work or not, but they're supposed to work. But these might be too old, out of function. Okay, I'm gonna get a box for this. I never picked one out. Right, there's a very small box for a very small item. When I pulled this out of the storage, I was pretty surprised at how small it was. I remember they were small, but I imagined it being quite a bit bigger since the last time I looked at it. So yeah, like I said, she gave me a bunch of stuff, and I sold, I don't know if I sold all of it, but maybe I did. This might be the last thing that she gave me. And this, the other ones I had, I think there was like a circular saw and a jigsaw, and then this one is a drill. And I think those other ones sold for closer to $30, but this one only sold for $18. So a little less than the other ones, but still, you know, when somebody just gives you something that's worth $20, $18 in this case, that's nothing to complain about. So I'm just gonna write drill on here, 13 ounces, 8 by 7, 874, and this is going to SH in Texas. So 2 Texases so far today. Next up, some Crate and Barrel bowls. This is a line called Culinary Arts. I don't know if you can see it. Culinary Arts porcelain. I feel like these are more like, maybe they're made for restaurants to use. I'm not sure. This is one of the better. Most of the time you see Crate and Barrel, it just has the Crate and Barrel logo, and this one actually has the Culinary Arts logo on it. And these are some of the better ones to get. They usually sell pretty quickly. Maybe they don't sell for, you know, hundreds of dollars, but they do okay. So these bowls, I got both of these for $2 at a church sale in September, and they sold for $30 for the 2 of them. I have a pretty big box here, 12 box. It's probably going to be too big for it, but I'm going to shrink it down a little bit. I'm going to leave the 12 inches around to have a lot of room around this, because these, I have some 10 by 10 by 10 boxes, or I think they're actually 9 by 9. Oh, you know what? Let me go in the other room and check, because this box is pretty big. This would be overkill probably for this kind of a deal. But let me just go check to make sure I don't have something slightly smaller. Okay, I think I'm going to use this. Somebody gave me this Stitch Fix box, and it does have a hole in it already, so I'll have to cover that. And it is kind of lightweight, but it is, I would say it's a more appropriate size than the 12-12-12. But basically just so I don't have to fill it with tons of packing material. I don't want to use up every bit of paper I have for a set of bowls that sold for $30. But this feels a little bit too lightweight. I think I'm going to go with the 12 ones. And I'll keep the 12 square, and then I'll drop this box height down to something a little bit more appropriate so I don't have to go through an entire roll of packing paper to fill this up. So this is still going to use quite a lot of paper, but I do have some scrap paper from another box that came in. So this is going to go about, I think I'll make it about this high. Yeah, I guess this is fine. 1, 2, 3, 4 sides shortened, and then a knife to cut the corners out. And I'm going to cut off at least 2 of these, whoops, and put these 2 in the bottom to make this box a little bit more substantial. Tape these together down here, then paper. So business as usual. I'm just going to nest this up down here, and then put one more piece this way, piece this way. Now I'll get the bowls in there. I stretch wrap them together so they're nice and tight, so they won't be able to bump into each other and crack during shipping. And these are pretty intensely heavy duty bowls. I think they're really designed to take a lot of punishment, so I'm not so worried about them getting broken during shipping. I'm going to fill the corners, and then let's see how much we need on top. Probably not that much more. Yeah, a little more. A little more. Okay, so I left these 2 flaps long. I cut these short, and I left these 2 long, so there will be, just like I put a double layer on the bottom, the parts that I cut off here, I put in the bottom. I'm going to leave this crossing over itself on the top, so it's going to be a pretty substantial box. By the time it's taped up, there won't be too much opportunity for this to get damaged, I don't think. At least I hope. Okay, I'll quickly put these sides on. This is not that heavy, really. I usually only do with this kind of side seam if the box is really heavy. Okay, it's 5 pounds, 4 pounds, 4 ounces. We'll call it 5, and it's going to be 12, 12, 8. 12 by 12 by 8, and it's going to, I'm going to write bowls on here just so I remember, on G, J, and G, A. Georgia. G, J. Okay, now the last thing. It's Christmas Day right now, so this is crazy to me that people are buying Christmas stuff after the holidays already. So this is a Fitz and Floyd classic Santa Claus plate. It's designed to be used for cookies or something, but also it has holes on it so you could hang it on the wall and use it just as a wall decoration. Sometimes Fitz and Floyd stuff can be pretty valuable. This one's not so much. I paid $4 for this, and I'm selling it for $21.99. So not a big profit maker, but not too bad. I only listed this a couple days ago, and I was expecting not to sell it till next Christmas, but here it is, Christmas Day, and somebody is shopping for Christmas stuff. So yeah, this will go in here. I have some bubble wrap. This isn't that valuable of an item to double box, but this is a kind of ceramic that's very lightweight. Like those bowls were like a heavy duty, dense porcelain, and this has a lot of air in it. So it weighs very little, and it's definitely gonna be easily breakable. So I'm gonna wrap it in bubble wrap. And even though it's only $21 or $22, I'm going to double box it because it's the sort of thing that feels like it's almost destined to break in shipping. So I have this box. That's going to need more padding. More. This will get sealed up. And then I've got a little box here. It's just slightly bigger than this box, but it's enough to give that some extra protection. And I mean, ideally this would be a couple of inches bigger so I could put paper all around it, but I don't have a box that size right now. So we're going to use this one, keep our fingers crossed that it arrives safely. So I know I'm going to hear from somebody saying this is not an appropriate way to ship it. It needs more packing materials. And yeah, I would love to do that, but practical matters tell me put this $21 item in a box and get it in the mail and hope for the best. Let's see, where's it going? It's going to New Jersey, which really isn't that far. If it was California or Oregon, I would be a little bit more concerned about this, but that is a sturdy box right now. All right, Santa weighs 2 pounds, 2 ounces. This box should be 14 by 12 by 4. Yeah. And let's see, it's going to ST, what did I say? New Jersey. Okay, I'm going to buy these labels and come back and tell you exact profit numbers. This is some stuff from yesterday and some stuff from today. So neither one of these days is going to be a huge profit making day, but whatever, it's Christmas Day. All these packages have labels. They're all ready to go. I'll put these on the porch for my carrier tomorrow. And let's quickly look at profits for today before we go to bed. So here we go. All right, I'm going to go over all of yesterday's sales, even though we have seen some of them already yesterday. I sold this Navy sound recording device. It's like a reel-to-reel thing. That's going to be an in-person pickup. So I've reached out to the buyer. I haven't heard back from him, but we need to just schedule a time where we can meet up and exchange that. It's not the best time with the holidays, so I don't have a lot of availability right now, so we'll probably have to do it next week. I guess maybe do it on New Year's Day. I'm not sure. Anyway, that earned $78.37. I sold a book, Fourth Wing. The book Fourth Wing is a fantasy book in Spanish. So it's the Spanish language edition. I earned $7.35 on that. I sold some earrings, Betsy Johnson earrings, $13.43 profit. Department 56 Santa Claus mug. So another Christmas item went out yesterday, $17.81. Shandon hat cap, like a flat cap, like a cabbie's hat, $20.20. And then today we had the Chico's pants for $12.23 profit, and the Moon Palace Resort slippers that earned $10.54. So that's everything that sold yesterday earned $153.93. That's 7 items. And then today, Christmas Day, we had 4 sales, which is surprising. I didn't expect to have any sales today. The PowerMate drill, little mini toy drill, $16.12. Crate and Barrel bowl, 2 bowls, $22.88. And Under Armour base layer pants, $13.21. Finally, Fitz and Floyd Santa Claus plate, $13.46. So we only earned $65.67 today, but like I said, Christmas Day, I would have imagined $0. I wasn't expecting any sales today. So that's it. That's everything that sold yesterday and today. So thank you for watching. We'll definitely be back tomorrow. Let's see, tomorrow should be... Oh, I think I'm going to wrap up an experiment that I've been working on tomorrow, a week-long experiment where I was taking every offer that anybody sent me. And so I'll give you the lowdown on how that went. And then maybe the day after that, we'll talk about rising U.S. Post Office, USPS Post Office rates. And then maybe a shopping trip. Who knows? We got videos coming out every day of the week, at least for another 10 days or so. And then... we'll see if we have a new schedule in 2026. But for now, that's it. Thanks for watching. We'll see you again tomorrow. Have a good night. Whoops, I almost forgot. I started packing today at 10:34. Right now it is 11:04. So it took exactly 30 minutes to get all those 6 packages packed up, get labels put on them, get them in the bag and ready to go, and to tell you everything that happened with them. So that's it. 30 minutes, 6 packages, 5 minutes per package. I think I could speed that up. Okay. Have a good night.